Hello, everybody. Now You See Me Too is the film that we are about to watch here.
Stop.
Everybody, you are responsible for having your own copy of the
Filling
film.
Gael's head with hope, telling him there are no limits
And
in
it
life.
should apparently be the same time code on HBO Max, which is nice.
Minus the HBO logo.
So what's crazy is this Blu-ray that I ripped was also, it also had like 1,000 of the same title, but this time they were all the same length, so it made it even harder to figure out which one. And I think it might just be some sort of anti-piracy, I think they just made it a pain in the ass to rip the Blu-ray.
You'll never find the real one.
I like that
sucked.
strategy a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
That's the kind of thing a sadist would think of.
It's how you hide your pornography in
real
your
bastard.
school folder. All right, subtitles, English, audio track, 2-channel stereo. That's what we're doing. All right.
2 hours and 9 minutes. That is, I can already tell it's going to be too long.
All right, so
209
we should
does seem like a lot.
This is one of the shortest
What?
times between recordings
Yes.
for our pals film watch-alongs.
Feels like just
And
yesterday.
yet, I need a recap on the plot of the first movie.
Okay, let's try here. I think they were. Okay, I'll tell you what happened at the end. Mark Ruffalo turned out to be one of the secret magic circle
He
people.
was the fifth element.
He was the fifth element.
Oh yeah, they were trying to go in a
and
cult.
they found the eye
Yeah,
of the circle of
Sorry.
they
magic.
wanted to like transcend or
Sauron.
something.
And now they're ostensibly going to be part of this magic circle, and they did it through a bunch of public shenanigans involving bank
That's a good word.
robberies and
And
things like that.
What is their goal?
They are
To be
magicians.
no, because their goal was to join
The magic circle. What are they called? The Illuminati, the pyramid people?
something. Yeah, let's see if I can find it on the wiki.
It was something. It was something
The
stupid.
Lubavitch Center.
Yeah,
The Ludovico.
the Eye it was
The
just
UN.
members of the Eye.
They're
is
trying
what
to
they're
join
saying.
the United Nations, and no one will let them.
No,
It was the eye. It was
not
the
if
eye
they're
of
not after
Sauron.
their shenanigans.
I'm gonna make another Eye of Sauron reference.
All right, so I'm sure it'll give us a recap, right?
Why?
I don't think they will.
I mean, they'll make it easy for the target demographic to understand. And this movie came out years after the
You're,
first.
you're
Like how
assuming
many
the target
years?
demographic wants to
I'm
understand.
gonna save what I'm gonna say for the actual
3
recording.
years.
Okay, I think we are
'Cause-
recording.
We are recording. We're recording. We just haven't started the.
We're shooting
film
the
yet.
shit.
You can say whatever you if you want. We can say it
I
when the
think
movie starts.
Who the target audience is going to surprise you. Quiet.
Okay.
Middle-aged
So,
women from Minnesota.
yeah, this is the director of Crazy Rich Asians. The first film I think was the director of the Transporter films.
All of them? Both.
better than the cis.
Yeah, there was
Porter
only like
films.
2, right?
Much.
And then so completely different director for this
Jason
movie,
Statham, beautiful vagina.
which leads me to believe that there's not going to be as many car chases or something. Because that was really what the
I
first
guess
director
it'll
was
be
good at.
less
All
actiony.
right, we're just gonna start the film.
go.
We're gonna start the film here, everybody. Ready, spaghetti. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Meow meow meow.
It sounds already like the music from the first one, even though it's just a fucking studio.
No,
you
I think
know.
it's the soundtrack. Sometimes they play that over top of the thing, right? Yeah.
They do. Okay, dude.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Now You See Me Too.
See, that doesn't
Adam and
make any
Powell's
sense.
commentary. I'm here.
Where did the movie start for me? Well, it was
I'm-
Summit, and then now the movie's
In media
actually-
res.
That means in the middle
Also,
of
the
action,
poster
by
for
the
this
way.
movie looks really funny.
Ooh,
like
Lionel
he's-
Strike.
That's someone we know.
Yes.
But which one?
I was
Shrike.
calling Gael's feet impossible.
Thaddeus Bradley.
Thad Brad.
Yeah, but jet fuel. Let me tell you about that.
I'll tell you what it can't do. Did they use
Kill a
Marty
kid.
Scorsese's famous de-aging technology on Morgan Freeman to make
It
him look
looked
like
like
he's
they
from
did.
1984?
He's looked that way
I
for
think
a while.
Lionel Strike was the guy who died, who they were honoring later on, like who they went to his fucking.
Oh.
I think Morgan Freeman is a crazy rich Asian. That's how he
I
has
think
looked the
this
could
same
be.
age forever.
I think this is the trick.
As they say, Asian don't crack.
Okay, so I got it. I already got it. This is the trick where Lionel Strike dies in, I think, and then he gets honored in the third movie, but the first movie. But maybe we're gonna discover that he didn't actually die or something.
But what if the greatest trick he ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist?
Someone should do what Boyhood did, except only for a flashback. Just hire an actor, like now, and then film the rest of the movie like 20 years later. Yeah.
And
Richard, get on it.
And succeed where Linklater failed.
Making it not boring?
Picking a less ugly boy.
Oh. See, that's always the gamble.
Well, no, the boy was cute, but he grew into an ugly man.
Picking a less ugly future man.
So that's exactly it. It turns out
it always happens that way.
All attractive children
get fucked
make
up.
Ugly adults.
Haley Joel Osment, case in point.
I would have said
Trash.
cute, but
say cute.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I would have said cute children,
cute.
not attractive children.
I
understand what you mean, but that's not what I would say.
This is the Gael takes the heat off Scott portion of the commentary.
Is that it because it's funnier?
This is a good stream for neurodivergent people. I get what you meant to say.
Yeah. I'm glad you read between the lines.
I'm glad.
Hey, small white kid, Morgan Freeman's not your dad.
What's he gonna do if you like? Is he gonna jump into the water? Like,
he looked at the camera.
Well, it was right there.
This is funny.
Good acting.
So
I just like seeing children in pain.
I just want to hurt
that's
kids.
More fucked up than what I said.
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Because he didn't say how he wants to cause them pain like you did. Explicitly.
Okay.
I want to cause children pain in a non-sexual way.
Yeah, Gael.
Be lie. Yes, I knew it!
Yes!
Yeah. Faint
Are they dicks?
or taint thief.
Mm.
I'm a taint thief.
That's where it went.
Wow, they really are doing a recap. Was not expecting that.
You know what? More recap than I thought.
See, we're getting a flashback.
But will they have chosen a hot boy?
I wouldn't use the word hot.
Oh, can we use anything? God. Hey, you're not from 1984 anymore.
I'm listening.
Are you listening, Horseman?
Ooh, is Morgan the bad guy?
Is Morgan trying to fuck me right now?
Hello, my
He's doing
future
a Bill Cosby
girlfriend.
from prison.
I live in New Mexico. Bye. Thanks for stopping by.
Catch me on Yahoo Chat.
You bastards could have called it Now You Don't. And it was a huge movie. Just put the same actors on the poster. They'll know. You don't have to call it Now You See Me Too.
The amazing opportunity to make a dog shit movie about magic called Now You See Me. And in defiance of God, it was a financial success. And you got to make a sequel. The fucking balls on you to not call it Now You Don't is astonishing.
I don't think they didn't have balls for not doing it. It was a cowardly move.
It's a certain
It was a
kind
cowardly
of
move.
balls.
What? No, because it's so like. Of course, it's what you do. Are you so arrogant that you?
I can tell you how the conversation went. Some fucking idiot with all the money went, you can't call it Now You Don't. You have to call it Now You See Me Too because people won't know it's from the first movie.
Well,
they wanted to be attached to the success of the first movie.
Why don't we get the Horsemen to rob this person with the money?
What if this is a slow play and there's a third movie coming out called Now You Don't?
I'll lose my mind.
There's no way you can do that on the third movie.
I think you could.
That's
will the fourth
Now
movie,
You See Me.
Will the
Now
fourth
You See
movie
Me
be
Too.
called Now You
Now
Don't
You
Too?
Don't, and Now You Don't Too.
Okay, I love Now You Don't Too. Now I'm back in. You've charmed me.
Now You Don'ts.
Ooh, the fucking, you guys have no idea the restraint right now within me from not being like, what do you see? You will see things that have happened.
Did they say fellow horsemen?
It's the Mirror of Galadriel. I'm doing the Mirror of Galadriel.
I'm going to pivot and ask, what I assume is a very simple question that obviously everyone could answer about the first movie, just as another bit of a recap. Was there any real magic in the first movie?
I think that's still
I don't
an open
know.
question.
Well, I think it was. They tried to explain that it wasn't, but then we had the eye, and then at the end, the eye shit was kind of real magic.
Yeah,
they like transcended or something. Thank you for the sub, the Gucci Slides of Christ.
Yep, that's the name. So they were doing fake they were trying to do fake magic so well that the real magic people would let them in their club.
They did fake magic to become real magicians.
Okay.
I think they earned the real magic powers at the end by joining the eye.
Is that
and
best
I think that they tried to
nominee,
explain
Mark Ruffalo?
I think they tried to explain it as all being real up until that point.
Even though a lot of
it's impossible.
Things
it's impossible
were straight up magic.
Yeah, she was like floating around in a bubble.
I forgot the bubble. I wasn't even thinking about that one. Yeah, so they did real magic, just to be clear.
I think when
it's about the Horsemen.
Does that color
Horse
one on
escape.
the left? There's one that the way the words were covered, it looked like Horseman Dick Dead.
Sorry, the words "is that colored one on the left" just floored me for a second.
Don't talk about her like that.
That's what I thought you were doing.
I was talking about the evidence wall.
Right. Also, why is Mark Ruffalo playing this, like, you know, kind of chaotic, ditzy character now that we know that he's actually, like, the master,
genius.
like a mastermind.
And also real magic.
Of epic proportions.
You know what's an evergreen industry?
Tell me.
Red yarn.
They'll never run out.
Nope.
In fact, the Red Yarn lobby may be responsible for the COVID conspiracies and all of that stuff.
I heard
like,
that.
Every conspiracy, it's the Red Yarn lobby behind it. They stand the most to gain.
True.
Should we make an evidence wall about the Red Yarn
I think we should.
lobby? But let's say some of like the points
use blue
connect
yarn
on the wall. How would we indicate that?
I think we would need some sort of thread, maybe a colored
Have
thread.
you heard of computers?
Because
I think you can do a lot of the things that they're doing on the wall on your computer instead.
I've seen the future, and it is computers.
Thanks for letting us know. I know I'm new here, but
That's
You
her
don't know
little
me.
wink to the audience saying, I know you're wondering if you should recognize me.
Wasn't he in love with someone?
Wasn't he the Incredible Hulk?
Okay.
wasn't he French? A pigeon. I like when people's performances are equal to that of me doing ironic, fake bad acting. Just like a little eyebrow, like pigeon.
Yeah.
Like I like when it's the same quality. I feel like I could just do acting now. She can do it.
Here's a secret that a lot of people would not like you to know. Acting, not that hard.
I watched a Kevin Spacey masterclass on acting, and it was hilarious.
Most Kevin Spacey online videos, pretty funny.
Fantastic. He says things like, to do an impression of someone, you have to really listen to them, and then Jimmy Stewart, he's got some of this going on. And I'm like, okay, so you're just doing impressions in front of me and telling me that's how you do impressions.
Oh, Jigsaw.
Uh-oh.
He's going to get his head blown off with a shotgun.
You're thinking of...
Is this some sort of Bill Goldberg device?
Yeah, Mr. Goldberg.
But Jigsaw's done things like this.
Is this magic?
This is magic.
Oh!
Killed her.
That was magic. I was trying to think, was Lizzie Kaplan in the first movie, or was she
No, they're just
Isla
adding
Fisher?
a bunch of new people. They're just adding new people. Body Shell. Where are you? How did that happen?
Oh, she good.
Magic isn't as impressive when you have a film and it's just a bunch of editing. And when someone appears behind you in real life, sure.
My favorite thing is to watch magic on TV.
In a fictional narrative.
Yes.
Like, it's very impressive.
Fake magic.
She's like if you mixed Amber Heard and Zooey Deschanel.
No, that's not fair. No one should mix Amber Heard with anything.
There's a video of Penn Jillette watching these movies, or at least clips from these movies, and explaining how the problem with a lot of...
Did he explain the bubble?
Well, he explained that the problem with a lot of these tricks...
like, yeah, I've done it.
...is that they're too perfect. If a trick can only be done in one way, then that's the way it was done. You can't get away with tricks like that on stage because they're just too good, and there's only one way. So a trick has to have some ambiguity in it to make it good and interesting, which I think is a cool point.
Thanks, famous atheist who lost 1,200 pounds, Penn Jillette.
And also Randian for some reason.
Why not?
Like weird libertarian.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
He's got a lot going on.
James Randi.
Not that Randy.
Are you Randy, baby?
Yes, I'm
Bingo,
James
bango,
Randi.
bongo, bish, bash, bosh. That's for the CS people.
I forgot Dave Franco was even in the first film.
Why is he in this one?
It was James Franco in the first one, but they want you to forget.
Oh. Did they add Dave to the mix in this one? Why'd this movie have to get woke? We don't need to see vegan people in it. Oh, God.
We need to see two cishet white guys kissing. That's my movie.
They just had to show a vegan in the movie.
Disgusting. That's why you're not getting Now You Don't.
He gets to top for a week?
Mm-hmm.
Kiss him. It's funny how painfully slow this is so far.
Now we're trying to impress each other.
Oh, man.
Give me a
we
car
are
chase.
Each other's floozies.
Whatever, this is the first film. It's okay. Whatever's next will be better.
Is Isla Fisher dead? Is that why Lizzie Kaplan's a thing now? Did we kill her in the last one?
They did a Batman Begins Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, she got Katie Holmes?
Katie
I don't
Holmes
know.
So sad.
Maybe.
I don't know about the name Lula.
Oh, Henley left.
Great. Who's Henley?
She's the girl. She was the other
Henley's
girl.
Isla Fisher?
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd she leave?
I don't know. They didn't say.
Because she asked for too much money?
Someone's saying that like she almost died.
Oh,
in the
Did
first
she
movie.
actually die?
Yeah, hold on.
She was...
That it was like an unsafe shoot.
She's the president of Brazil.
Are you sure that's not just...
Oh, sorry. Isla Fisher, the actress, almost died filming the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Henley, the character, almost died, and now
Yes.
she doesn't want to do magic anymore.
Yeah. From the... this is never not going to be funny.
It's-
Yeah,
it's like The
apparently
Borg
she
or
like
something.
almost drowned in the water tank.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been traumatic, I guess.
I would also not want to do the second movie, but
not
it's a different
because of any
director, I guess.
danger.
I like how we had to get a character that not just was like very similar, but fit all of the basic same profile personalities of the first one.
Just
we can't change
slaughter right in.
We can't change anything, guys.
No.
She's basically Henley, okay? She's cute.
she's the
and-
token woman of the group,
Yep.
okay? It doesn't matter.
She's also just like a white woman who's kind of like, ditzy and flamboyant. And,
Way to go, woke movie. You had to show a woman.
Woman, vegan.
Our mission.
many white
This is
people.
basically the Eternals.
This reminds me of that Whitest Kids You Know sketch where they're trying to rob a bank, and they're like, sorry, so this staircase is this staircase. They're on top of each other. It's like, how do we get from here to there? Here we go.
Is this like the same set as the first one?
That really looked like the same
it's so
set
bland.
as the bubble scene.
Acte. I hate the music. Dave?
Dave has 2 jobs.
This is part of the trick.
What?
Ooh, I like the hair girl in the back.
Was that guy like Frank Darabont's friend? I forget his name.
Yeah, sorry, can I just say this is such a spy movie thing, but
it's
people
very...
talking into the cuff of their, so it's not inconspicuous. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, you can do it in a less.
You saw someone talking into their fucking wrist and going, "Yeah, that's normal."
I would love to just do that and not actually be talking to anybody.
You know what's more inconspicuous?
That sushi looks like plastic.
You know what's more
that looks like that's
just
terrible prop sushi.
That's awful.
That doesn't even look. That doesn't even look edible at all.
It looks like it's stuck. Okay,
Whoever made that prop has never eaten sushi.
Okay, dude. Is that really necessary?
Magic. It's magic, guys.
We're doing like a quick change.
Have you tried selling the sound of freedom?
It's not the sound of freedom. It's sound of freedom.
That's true. It is article-less.
Really? That worked? He just got his signature?
Oh, where'd you go?
Okay.
What? How did you do that?
Am I crazy, or does he keep changing into the same clothes?
This is me and Hitman.
What? You gave him a Men in Black?
This is me playing Hitman right now.
Kind of is.
It's literally the same.
It's a horse playing a stealth game. Just kill him.
He's gone!
I was really hoping he was going to be gone.
Why not? That should be every trick in the movie. They just disappear. They do it the strangers for every shot.
Wow.
The music is implying excitement of some kind. Get me out of here. Is that John Leguizamo? Is it Freddy Rodriguez?
It's Freddy Leguizamo. And he's got a banana.
Banana phone, get it?
Ring, ring, ring.
Get it? It's a magic reference because that guy's called an instant stooge. It's a guy who's part of your act but didn't intend to be. It's like a magic thing, guys. It's really funny.
Like the 3 Instant Stooges.
That too.
How'd they all get other jobs?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. We're waiting tables too.
Woody's posing as a crazy person.
I don't think it works to make yourself the most obvious. I don't think it's not like reverse psychology.
It's a double bluff. Is she just
confidence sells everything, I guess.
She's gonna cut someone's arm off.
That's really bad, even for the movie. Like even for anybody, even trying to believe what they're implying. You're shorter. You can't intimidate him.
That's why he needs magic.
Stop snapping.
Also, is that Bryce Walker?
It's almost Bryce.
It's a little bit of Bryce Walker, a little bit of Sean Ashmore,
a little bit of Monica,
a little bit of Chris Evans.
Can we just agree that this is
a little bit of rock and roll?
Like they're still trying to do this thing where they're making it look like it's not real magic. But as soon as you get to Hypnosis guy with the Star Wars, like this fucking like Obi-Wan motherfucker, like come on.
Like, no one can do that, right?
No.
You can't insta-hypnotize anyone.
No, you have to be like playing along with it and willing to. Like hypnotism works if you're open to the suggestibility.
Yeah, and
of
even
it.
then, I think it takes more than 1 second.
You can't be surprise hypnotized.
Yeah, surprise-notized, which is a steroid that I take.
So they did all of that setup so they can do what we're about to see now.
How many different pairs of clothes has Dave Franco worn so far in the past 5 minutes? Like
17.
I think Dave's actually just been in that outfit the whole time.
I confused him with Jesse.
Did you mean Jesse Eisenberg?
I did mean Jesse.
Jesse's got a lot of layers.
They're both ugly white guys.
They are very much in that category.
This is a good question in the chat. Who is Lizzie Kaplan replaced with in Now You See Me 3, Now You Don't?
They could call it Now You 3 Me.
I love Now
Aubrey
You 3
Plaza. would be a good fit.
Aubrey Plaza. We got an Amy Schumer in the chat.
We could do Sydney Sweeney. What is going on?
Could we do Sydney Sweeney?
What is going on?
What is going on?
He's like puppeteering this guy. Yeah, that's what hypnosis is. Just remotely puppeteering a human being with a brain and a central nervous system that are autonomous, ostensibly.
What they didn't show was him implanting the Neuralink.
He did. They did show him put the thing in his ear, but the Neuralink, I think we can infer.
Me.
It was me the whole time.
I like how quickly
they're like wanted criminals, right?
Horseman.
What happened in the last movie? Weren't they like wanted criminals?
Yeah, they robbed $27 billion from the World Bank.
All right, we're giving all you money. We're a Robin Hood type group.
What happened to Henley, guys?
Lula sounds like a horse name. So
Lula is kind of a horse name.
When Nightwish got rid of Tarja, I stopped listening to them.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna Four Horsemen me and get rid of Henley and expect me to just be on board.
We're still the Horsemen.
No offense to Nightwish, you're a great band.
We're still Nightwish.
She's so confident.
She's Lizzie Kaplan. She's Lizzie fucking Kaplan. You should be so lucky. Not.
I am the fool.
I read that as the foot. Oh no, I pulled the foot card.
That's the one Hodorowski doesn't want you to know about.
Uh-oh.
He's hidden it in his dune. Don't. These horsemen are tricky.
It's weird. It's weird to watch this and then remember that Mark Ruffalo is good in other things.
I mean, he was eventually really good in one thing.
He's been good in other stuff. He was good in that.
He was good in Eternal Sunshine as well. But
really?
He was good in an HBO miniseries where he played twins.
Oh,
I'm actually losing my mind. They're going back. They're reverting Mark Ruffalo back to this fucking idiot.
Well, that's all anyone besides Thaddeus Bradley knows.
I think they're banking on a...
No, he's been revealed as an idiot. Like he's been revealed as a horseman here. Like
wait,
in the face of
like publicly?
No, not public, but the FBI guys know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
they're getting.
They like to say that. I think they're relying on the average viewer not remembering the second half of the last movie.
Which is fair on their part.
We're starting from the first half again.
I feel like most people checked out around minute 40.
Is that Tobin Bell?
Would you like to play a game?
Just still talking into his cuff like that. This is very silly.
What, they know where he is? The circle.
Wait a minute, that's Dave Franco.
I don't know what's going on. They're getting double bamboozled.
Yep.
It's got to be Thaddeus Bradley. It's going to be Bradley. He's going to have it all.
Is he doing it from
he's
jail?
In jail.
No, but I already have this plot figured out. He talked to the fucking FBI. He ratted them out.
Could be a Jigsaw situation.
Here we go.
What?
Wait.
What if they weren't all standing like that with their arm in the same spot?
This is already unbelievably dumb. I really hope I can keep my nerves.
Oh yeah, I forget.
They love running on roofs.
We're not even 20
Is
minutes
Ruffalo
in.
one of the ones that has karate magic?
I don't know.
Ruffalo is a god.
I forgot there was karate magic.
Yeah, there was karate magic.
It was Dave Franco who was the samurai guy with the. But like Ruffalo was secretly pretending he wasn't as good as he actually was.
Yeah, he has limitless power.
Yes.
I love the movie trope where scaffolding leads into slides.
Yeah, and not just dying.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's a fire escape.
This will be fun.
That leads into the laundry chute?
I think they were...
I'm sorry you've never had laundry on the roof?
You'd think an animal could just like get in there.
Yep, sure could.
Like a raccoon would be in the kitchen right now. You know, I don't think it'd be designed like that.
What you want to do when you're designing a building is you want to fill it full of unprotected holes.
Oh, I think they teleported to China with magic.
They've done that before, no?
Ugh.
I like her.
Why am I freaking starving?
Have they been hypnoed? Do they think that they're in China, but they're actually asleep in a prison of some sort, a prison of their minds?
I think I could be like, you know how Kevin Hart said he would never act gay in a movie because he's just too embarrassed.
Yeah.
I would never be able to wear that hat that Woody Harrelson. Like that's my Kevin Hart's.
That's
like
true.
Couldn't do it.
So
they get me in a costume. I'd be like, no,
I can't.
No, like this is a comedy, right? Like it's supposed to look cringe, right? They're like, no, it looks
supposed
cool.
to look
It looks cool, actually. I'd be like,
I can't do this.
I don't know how
you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to replace me with Lizzie.
We're not gonna be able to do this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. He's got boogie
It's
teeth.
cool because he looks like he's on the same screen as them. You know what?
My secret.
If he had this hair in Venom 2, I wouldn't have been so mad.
It's gonna be carnage.
This is the hair they promised me and did not deliver in Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. He's doing a lot of...
Sorry, props to Woody Harrelson's agent for getting him 2 acting roles in the sequel. That's big.
Double the pay. He's doing some real voice and teeth work.
Oh, yeah. The teeth are doing a lot of work.
Huge dentures that are just... He's on uppers. He's a real, like...
No, this is actually just him on a rare occasion where he is not smoking weed.
This is a real Don Jr. situation.
This is regular Woody. And you don't want none of regular Woody.
It's literally just Donald Trump Jr.
Something like that.
So, did they literally teleport to Macau?
Yep.
Or the bad thing that we'd said as a joke happened.
I see.
Or they're under some grave misapprehension, which is what David Hume would say. But we don't know if this is a humistic world.
I heard that David Hume could outconsume Schopenhauer and Hegel.
You could have nominated that song for Best Picture.
Resurrection, really? You're using that word on the news?
Oh, show the trick. Damn it. I was hoping for another angle on the handcuff motion.
Why
you
is
cowards.
This movie walks the wrong side of an amazing line. In that every character's name could be a person's name, but is so stupid.
Yeah.
JoJo's Crazy Twitch is basically revealing that it's exactly what I said for the title. Assuming their sources are accurate.
That's why they didn't call it?
Of course.
I like the idea that Morgan
What about
Freeman,
You See Him Now?
I like the idea that Morgan Freeman saved his phone call for 1.5 years into his imprisonment.
He is nothing if not a patient man.
I feel like You See Him Now would be a great for this one because they're in China now.
Here's the thing. Like, imagine you... Okay. We've accepted that Now You Don't is no longer a reality. You make a stupid movie about magic, and in defiance of God, it makes a profit and you get to make a sequel, but with the added bonus of the sequel being completely beholden to China.
Yeah.
And you don't call it You See Him Now?
Balls! When we started joking about You See Him Now, it was directly just in reference to this movie that we had never seen, right?
That's correct.
That's crazy. Yep. And we're finally watching it.
We were due. Oh, was that Chinese Lizzie Kaplan?
Do you think that they're going to show a chessboard in this film?
Oh, I hope not.
Because like Morgan Freeman's doing a lot of like, I'm one step ahead of you. So like, you think you're gonna do it?
Do you think here's my follow-up question? Do you think if they show a chessboard in this movie, it will be set up correctly?
That's up for you to tell us.
Let's find out.
I hope there's one checker.
Just people moving a bunch of rooks diagonally.
Sometimes they just set it up incorrect. Like they'll put the pieces like
King,
like
king
it's
in
not
the
a
middle.
real.
No.
Like they're people
the board itself
filming a movie.
has a top, a bottom, and two sides.
Yeah.
And it's possible
Oh,
to
it's 90 degrees
orient
off?
the
Yeah, yeah.
board 90 degrees off, which is what a lot of movies.
I got
end
him
up doing.
talking about chess. I'm sorry.
Did
It's okay.
I could be paying better attention, but does
pull up the
Woody
wiki.
know that he has an identical twin?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
His name is Chase. Because of course it is.
Why is he being like this?
I hate that they had to say pizza after za.
Za was too ambiguous.
Sleep. I could have said
You
beep.
can't
Beep.
do this.
So that's how you do hypnosis. You spin something that
Pizza.
says the word sleep on it.
Yeah.
They get really dizzy and die. Who's driving? Oh, they're in China.
right-hand drive.
They've had self-driving cars in Macau for 20 years.
Thanks for this music choice, movie. I really appreciate it. This really doesn't just destroy my ears.
Kemaji one. It's like a tourism video, so we can all see what the cool spots in Macau are.
I mean,
Literally, I
this is
know.
literally what was the other one?
Funded by the
Skyscraper,
Chinese government.
Skyscraper, the Meg. It's one of those
Meg
movies.
2,
Meg
The Trench.
2, The Trench.
Cut
It's
to
crazy
Tro-
how they got rid of the word "the" for Meg 2.
It's not the Meg 2.
No, the Meg and then Meg 2, The Trench.
That's very strange.
Cut to Tucker Carlson
Sound
going,
of freedom.
going, and now we want to see what a 21st century Russian grocery store looks like.
Their
We're gonna
food's so
take a
cheap.
tour.
It's so affordable.
Wow.
I'm not going to mention the median wage here.
Or
Standard of living.
or oppose the ruling political party.
Yeah, I'm a real big free speech kind of guy, and that's why I think Russia's so cool.
Just don't run against them.
I'm a free speech kind of guy. I love Putin. I love Elon Musk. All the hits. I love Donald Trump. All my free speech boys.
Clipped and shipped. Is it iTime? Oh God, here we go.
Is this going to be another funny scene where I laugh because it's funny?
I feel like all of these scenes are trying to be.
Who's this? Daniel? It is Daniel Radcliffe.
It's Daniel Craig.
God.
I can recognize Daniel Radcliffe from the back. What does
So
that
can
say
I,
about
as it turns out? Is this really the right casting choice?
Can't be, right?
Get it? Because he's Harry Potter. Like he's.
Oh,
Shut up.
It's funny. It's
that's
funny.
why they did it. That's really lame.
Where's Ian McKellen?
So is he going to do real magic?
Probably.
He's very short.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
I mean, he is on a what do you call it? Like
He's a
those
real
living
Frodo.
rooms that are dipped. You know, what I'm saying?
Sunken.
Sunken. He's in a sunken place.
He's in the
Not
sunken
to be
place.
confused with.
The sunken place.
The
He's in
sunken
a sunken place. Because I'm a libertarian.
Because I'm Pendulette, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa! The greatest trick Penn Jillette ever pulled was convincing the world he was a little man.
So how do we get to? Oh, I get it. They fell asleep and they got flown to Macau.
Or they teleported.
No. Magic.
Magicolio is the worst sounding word.
Sounds like Magic Holio.
You can't transition. J.K. Rowling won't accept it.
You can transition upward, though.
Oh, don't tell me that's a teleporter.
Just not sideways. Fucking teleportation! Stop. I'm so much smarter than you guys. Kiss him.
First movie was better.
Someone's gonna kiss at some point, right? There've been I'm getting a lot of kiss tease vibes.
Not if they made this movie for China.
No, I know.
No ghosts, no gays.
We're not gonna get any ghosts either. This sucks.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I was hoping for ghosts and a boy
I ain't
kiss.
afraid of no gays. Who are you gonna call?
Well, then you must not be Chinese.
Who are you gonna call? Xi Jinping.
Is he gonna explain the trick?
Gee, it's me again.
They're making it not magic. They're explaining it for real.
I told you.
There wasn't a hole in the building.
Yep.
And they made them
sense.
all gain consciousness at the same time in the laundry chute. Comic Sans.
Comic Sans, baby. Oh,
they must have like pissed and shat themselves.
Are they doing an Abu Ghraib?
They diped. You dipe them?
They're not monsters, Adam. I assume they diped them.
Show dipe.
Looking at you, Lucy in the Sky, the movie.
Oh, who is this fucking Chad?
He's the guy that Woody neural linked with.
Was it the same guy? Is it the Bryce Walker dude?
Yeah, you got not Bryce Walker. It's the Chris Evans dude.
Okay. So far, not buying Daniel in this role.
You don't say?
Guys.
Make it less boring.
Where's the car chase?
It's a lot more exciting in its original Chinese.
I'm just Bing chilling in Cedar Rapids.
But also, yeah, I'm kind of begging for the transporter director to come back and
John M. Chu really sucks. What else has he done? I think he did like
something.
a Justin Bieber movie or some shit. And like,
nice.
What else has he done? He's done a bunch of really bad shit. John M. Chu.
Stuff for China. Ugh, In the Heights. Hey, what if Hamilton was worse? What if Hamilton was Spanish?
Oh, I spelled his name wrong. He's one of those H-less Johns.
It's C-H-U.
It's C-H-O-O. Choo choo choo.
Like Jimmy.
John.
Nice shoes. Hey, a Chinese guy.
What?
We were due for one. In Macau.
Step Up to the Streets was his big break.
That's a good one.
Step Up 3D.
Not so good.
Justin Bieber, Never Say Never. An entire bunch of movies called the LXD. Like 3 of them I have never heard of.
Sure.
These. G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Tight. Is The Rock in that one?
Yeah. I think I watched it and it was bad. Another Justin Bieber movie.
Sorry, how is this man who is a wanted international criminal now able to just walk into a high security facility with a fake badge?
But he's also in the FBI.
No, he's wanted now. The FBI tried to arrest him. He's a wanted
Yeah, but
criminal.
that doesn't make him not in the FBI.
They forgot to revoke access.
That just makes him in trouble.
Sorry, he used
he's in the FBI and he's in trouble. Both of those things are true.
He's wanted.
They forgot to tell people.
No, it was on the news. I just saw
It was on the
No, they
Macau
forgot
news.
to tell people internally.
Or externally.
Show chess.
Oh man, they don't give you any red yarn in prison.
You can make a poop wall. The poop board.
Oh, good question and answer in the chat. Why is Morgan Freeman still in jail? Because he still needs to help Tim Robbins escape. Very good. Well done, chat. You're doing my work for me.
It's because he's black.
Next time I'm just gonna read the joke and not give credit.
He's got a pretty sick jail, though.
It's a nice jail.
That cell. What country is this?
Macau.
It's funny how people's performances get worse in this movie too. You know, you can always tell the director is responsible for a lot.
These two characters also very much did not have this dynamic last movie. Like, it was a completely different dynamic.
Yeah. Morgan's much more sensual in this movie.
Very much so.
I think the Chinese audience wants to see a lot of almost kisses.
Yeah.
Because they never get to see one.
They
ever.
can't see real ones, but they want to get so close.
Did you see how he was looking? The eye contact. He was
Morgan
like looking
Freeman
at his lips.
8 feet taller than Mark
The eye
Ruffalo?
lines are wrong. It's like they're filming Lord of the Rings.
How much taller is he?
Well, this is in front of a green screen.
Is Ruffalo a Radcliffe type? Is he a tiny guy? Why do Radcliffe and Woody's brother need these guys to do anything for them? Why can't they do it themselves?
So they cover.
Just to be clear, they're magic.
Yes, I think there might be more to the plot that we're not privy to.
Like Ruffalo told us earlier.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I think either one of two explanations. Either they can't do it because they're not talented enough and need these guys' skills.
But they're magic.
They can't do it.
Okay.
Or they can do it, but they're trying
lazy.
to get. They're setting these guys up for something in the future that the eye has planned for them. That's my read.
Now
so
you see
far.
me three. Now you three me.
Now you three me.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm Chinese.
What was the point of the cut there? Like cutting during the action of the throat. Like, what was the point of that?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Is that the Asian guy from 13 Reasons Why?
Zach Dempsey?
I'm glad.
Sorry, it's John Cho.
I'm glad you said it. Adam, stop complaining about a bonus cut.
Yeah, that's John Cho. I could recognize his voice.
No, it's John Chu, the director. Ross Butler in his bravest role to date. A real Chinese guy.
Finally.
It does look like Sonata, former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
This is in the year 2016. I'm sure you could find some sort of translating device.
No. Look, Adam, just because we have magic doesn't mean we have Google Translate.
Also, this guy does understand English, so can you please translate?
Yeah.
No.
Just
Also,
translate
no.
to your mother or whoever that is.
That's his
Why
wife.
is he so red now?
I can't place what he's doing.
But he's doing something.
He's doing something.
He's really doing something.
But I don't know what it is. I'll pick it up later.
Those things are cool.
Hey, can I have some of your live animals?
You're going to use a phone in a magic shop.
It's probably a magic phone.
Can I get some live dead pangolin?
Delicious.
Jesse is such a fucking dweeb. Sorry.
I hate him.
Sorry.
He
I don't
sucks.
Mean,
I hate
I
him.
mean his character.
But
is
also
such a
Jesse.
I mean the actor. He's personally upset me. He had a new movie that he directed and I think also starred in at Sundance.
He is way more sensual.
Right?
Sorry, Adam.
Oh yeah.
He just said it's like birth. One person enters.
Oh, no,
two people-
Morgan wants to fuck. We'll see what happens.
You could change the music. It would be a romance.
This music
See?
is already
They should change the music regardless because it does not match what's happening
it's
on
bad.
screen.
Jesse Eisenberg had a new movie he directed at Sundance. And even though it got a bunch of buzz, I could have watched it and I just didn't.
You did the right thing.
Because I saw the previous movie he directed and it was bad. It was so boring.
Star Wars
God.
Episode 9.
That
Rise
was
of
Jesse
Skywalker?
Eisenberg. Under his famous pseudonym. JJ.
John Abrams.
Jesse.
Yeah, makes you think, huh?
Guys, let me see how they build chemistry between these two characters. They're developing them. I'm sure this isn't building to anything later. I'm sure they're not going to kiss.
She's just going to be gone in the next sequel when she gets pregnant and can't do the movie anyway and is scared of drowning.
That last one is fair.
Oh,
She
boy.
actually said it out loud.
But what's interesting is that she's in fact not like those other girls.
Mm.
She has a penis.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a girl with a penis.
Also, current year, that is like the other girls.
Yeah.
That's fair. She's very much like the other girls.
Yeah.
She was on the cutting
time
edge in
capsule.
2016, though.
It's like he's doing Jim Carrey
Kind of.
and like John Malkovich or something. Like
It's crazy how bad this shot looks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of digital fuckery going on when there didn't have to be.
It's not crazy how bad it looks. It's expected how bad it looks. Who are you, other Woody?
You can't do it like that.
Do that! God!
He's saying it too aggressively. Hypnotists need to sound nice.
You can't mean hypnotize someone.
It's true. He's doing a fake out. Yeah, like obviously. There's obviously.
It is a little bit Jim Carrey. Yeah, I see that.
there's
At least
something
my
there.
hat's
There's something
cool.
flamboyant about it. Like Jim Carrey and Tim Curry, like like every like
Yeah.
crazy, like
Will
zany actor.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they're
Will
talking
Ferrell.
about the eye.
Shut up.
He says he thinks it might be real.
Wait. It's,
Even though they
we don't
definitely
even
said
know
it
if
was-
it's real.
I mean, I thought that's what happened at the end of
The
the last movie.
fuck?
Is it was definitely real, and Mark Ruffalo saw it.
I
At
thought
the
Mark
very
Ruffalo
least.
was part of the eye.
Oh yeah, he was. That was part of the reveal, wasn't it?
yeah.
I think they just ignored the second half of the last movie. Right?
So, yeah. The Ruffalo's dad is the dead Lionel Shrike? Yeah. Okay.
Look at how bad that performance was just without even saying a word. That was
I
so
know.
good. That was literally just like if I was making
It
a
was-
bad ironic performance.
It was a lot.
like sitting
You know, Mark, you know, the camera's
sit in a chair.
right there. You don't need to do as much as you're doing. It will in fact pick up on subtleties.
Yeah, you.
I
Don't need-
promise.
Why are you performing to the cheap seats?
Mark, stick with me and one day you'll get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And maybe win, but absolutely not win because Robert Downey Jr. is winning, which is too bad because this
By
definitely
far the
won't
favorite.
this definitely won't air until after the Oscars. But
As an edit.
as an edit.
We're airing right now.
I'm airing my grievances.
It's crazy how bad they are. They want to fuck.
So here's my question to you. Are all actors baseline bad and only good directors can make them look good?
The average actor, I don't know if I would say baseline bad. I would say neutral,
good
right?
Mark. Good take.
I'd say a bad director can make them bad and a good director can make them great. Some actors are good despite directors, and there's very few.
That's fair.
3.
Tilda Swinton. Jake Gyllenhaal is often the only good actor in a movie where everyone else is
and
bad.
Will Ferrell.
Neil Breen.
I'm like always worried about Morgan Freeman because his liver is clearly failing. Like his eyes are permanently jaundiced.
he's been hanging around like at that level for like
that's what I'm
40
saying.
years. Like he's achieved a homeostasis with that.
All right, they're explaining the plan.
His entourage
This is the real plan. We gotta know how they're doing it. That's 4 aces.
They're doing card throwing. This is not the plan.
I was gonna say, I expect Morgan Freeman's entourage includes a dialysis machine.
Guarantee the card throwing that they're just learning how to do now. They're gonna be fucking experts. They're gonna like hit a button at the edge of a room or like cut a rope or something.
But aren't
it's gonna be like the sickest fucking thing.
Most of them already really good at card throwing?
They were faking the learning part.
Yeah, I feel like that comes with being a basic magician. Everyone's just
but they're doing real magic though, so they don't know how to throw cards. He doesn't chew his food either.
Stop justifying the disgusting way you eat.
There's something about Dave Franco's face.
Don't forget.
Oh God!
Look at this! Look at this chunk of a man.
He looks like Vilvallo. He looks like he belongs in like a dark rock band from the 2000s.
I also like the trope of just hiding under one of the Chinese dragons.
No one's ever looked.
You can just do that.
The perfect cover.
They're everywhere.
They don't.
This is really
English.
an advertisement for just going to a casino in Macau.
I would love to go to a casino in Macau. Let's go.
The first movie was in Vegas, and it very much felt like that. They probably get paid by the casino hotels that they film in to like feature them in the film. It's probably one of those situations.
Well, they got paid a lot by just the country of China for this movie.
Thank you.
That's an oxymoron.
Oh, it's Adolf Hitler. I didn't realize he was in this movie.
I was waiting for him to show up. Took him a movie and a half, but we made it.
I always knew he was
that
British.
dude looks like a wax figure of himself.
Jesse Eisenberg's glasses are bothering me right now.
More than Woody's hat, or have you just made peace with the hat?
I don't know.
But do I read as gay?
Someone is saying they're practicing throwing cards because they have to steal a computer chip, and the computer chip is the size and weight of a playing card.
Fuck you. Also, they're already amazing at throwing cards.
No, they can magic throw it, but not like real with your muscles.
Oh, my mistake. There's a movie about magicians and card tricks, and they couldn't get Ricky Jay to be in it. Shame. Isn't Ricky Jay already dead by this point? When did he die?
Shay and I went to a show at the Commodore, and one of the things they said before they checked your ID, they said no gum.
What?
Yeah, they said no gum.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't follow up. And then they didn't even like do a good check anyway, so I could have brought in tons of gum.
Can I just ask, how did they get here, and why are they so in over their heads?
I think they were teleported.
They went back in time to find Adolf Hitler, who is British.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Britler.
Oh, speaking of the gum.
The gum is going to be used to do something sneaky with the door. It's going to hack a thing.
Entropy!
I keep misreading Ray Liotta as Ray Lolita.
I would love to see some Ray Lolita. I would like to see Falco on a macroscopic level.
I think that's been done.
If you had this same movie but an all-female cast, nobody would have liked it.
But that's true of any movie.
Except Madame Web.
Ghostbusters.
Why is Woody being all fucking weird and sexual towards Jesse right now?
Someone has to kiss. It is what this movie is naturally leading to.
People like this one? I'm assuming they do because they like the first one.
What do you mean people like this one? Oh, it was phrased as a question. Okay. No, people don't like this one.
Sorry, did they remove something off him?
His leg.
Cubit miles.
So why have they
What's
been
a cubit mile?
Why have they been allowed here in the
That's
first place?
exactly what I'm asking.
Are they
That's
on a
exactly
tour?
what I'm asking. How did they end up here?
Is this educational?
They think that he thinks that she's a doctor of quantum physics,
But she's a girl.
But she said nothing anywhere near that type of sophistication scientifically.
It's a different hat.
He's got a few.
You?
Are those seals with the dick and vagina?
I was gonna say they've got hermits in them.
Or hermetic seals?
It's cool that they all looked away and you can do that in this secure room with all those guards that need to
No.
They need to chaperone him sneezing.
They're magicians, Adam. It's called misdirection.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes three guards to chaperone a sneezing boy out of the room. And the main guy.
Wow. It takes the whole room.
The crew. Damn, Ricky Jay died in 2018, so this could have been his last movie. And maybe killed him a little faster. He's a magician / actor who's a really good card thrower. You'd recognize him if you've seen him.
Who is it?
Ricky Jay.
He's in this?
No, but they were saying it's crazy. He's not.
You don't see him now.
You do not see him now.
Yeah.
This guy, you know that guy. That guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him before.
This guy, you know him. You know him. You love him.
No.
He's your best friend. Shut up, Adam. Not for you. I think
they're posing. So okay,
an episode of
thank you,
X-Files.
M2 the second, for helping us through this. They're posing as rich scientists looking to buy the computer chip when they instead smuggle it out.
Sorry, repeat that part.
They're posing as rich scientists looking to buy the computer chip.
I see.
But they're
stealing the chip.
But also, they're clearly not scientists. Like, you can look at someone and tell if they're a scientist.
I get it. They're stealing the chip, and he put it as in a card with an ace thing on it.
I hate this.
Oh God.
P.S.
That's magnetic.
This is real magic.
Yeah.
He is once again doing real magic.
The thing that I said would happen.
Wait, they just finished searching him. Why would he dump the card then? Surely he would keep
give it to the guy who's about to
get searched.
Look,
let's just pass it around like a hot potato.
You people, and I hate to use you people.
I'm sorry.
You know nothing of showmanship. It is a flex. They
art.
want every person getting searched to be holding the card when they're getting searched.
Also, if it's the dimensions of a playing card and it behaves and is as flexible as one, you're not going to feel it by giving someone a pat down.
Not
Just put
at
it in your
all.
fucking pocket.
You can put it in your pocket the first time.
It doesn't even matter whether or not it's in the spot that he's feeling at that moment in time. You're not going to feel it. Why does any of this matter?
It's to be mean to Chinese people. This is a racist movie.
It is the best scene because I get to watch Chinese people fail.
Hey, I can search myself.
Satire
myself.
YouTube.
We finally got him.
I got like a video removed for hate speech 2 days ago.
Now that's a magic trick.
Pretty good.
It's obviously.
You know who's
satire.
good at doing that? Scientists.
Do you just get to do that?
Did you just sexually?
Sorry, what's going on right now? They're just like
This
bullying.
is the longest and most unnecessary fucking did they rehearse this whole thing or
one pocket.
Woody Harrelson has that weird finger that okay. Doesn't get as much blood flow.
And they still got caught. You assholes.
This is the dumbest scene. I don't have
I'm glad
anything.
that he's Hitler and they're dressed like the Gestapo.
And they're the good guys.
And they're the good guys.
He ate it.
Why does any of this matter? Yeah, search me 5 times.
Shame on me. Search me 6 times.
Are you allowed to refuse the search by saying you can't trust
Can't
anybody?
search me again.
Your final.
Are you going
check.
to confirm that the chip is there as they're leaving or not? Do they know it's missing?
Really? It blended with this.
They're still doing it.
What is wrong
This
with
is the
them?
longest scene
What is
in
going
the history of
on?
movies. Is this supposed to be cool because it's happening for so long? What are you doing? Why is this still going? This is the craziest fucking scene. This is nuts.
One pocket.
Oh my god, here we go. He's gonna have to fucking go around the metal detector.
We're all so clumsy. I keep tripping and clapping and...
Oh my god. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my
He's
life.
angling to be more annoying than his brother.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
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 Wait,
I forgot Michael
No,
Caine
no,
was
no.
in
There's
this
got to
series.
be a problem. This can't be a real edit.
No, that...
Did
no.
we miss half the movie?
I think we missed half the movie.
Did I do the wrong rip?
I think
But
I
it's-
think there's the wrong rip.
All right,
There's
we
no
got
way.
we got to I think my copy's out of order. So
Is
unless
it
you guys
longer than
okay,
2 hours
okay.
and 9 minutes?
Hold on. I think our copy is out of order. We have to pause. We did a goof. All right. So we're going to go straight from the actual I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm going to have to download another copy. I'm just going to have to
That's
download it
okay.
to it.
Thanks, Obama.
All right, everybody. Sorry. We have to start
Sorry,
again
wow. This has
from
never happened
The
before.
beginning.
yeah, their anti-piracy a completely other scene from like another point in the movie happened.
Maybe another movie.
Yeah, so we have to rewind back to when they're trying to get past the metal detector. It literally just skipped to another point in the movie, all in one file. So we're gonna start from 1 hour and 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
So what are you gonna
And
do? Are you
I'm just
find
gonna
another copy?
download the movie.
Okay. Do you mind if I use the bathroom?
Go use the bathroom.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, everybody.
I mind a little bit.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, their anti-piracy
I almost
actually got
lost
me
my
this time.
mind if that was the.
I was like, what's
I mean,
happening?
It could have been.
I think everything else has been.
That's the real indictment on the movie. Is that
Is that
could
edit could have been a real edit.
Yeah, thank you for catching that. I would have kept watching.
That's fucked.
Yeah, hold on. So give it. We're gonna need like 10 minutes here. Yeah, my legal copy that I ripped.
Yeah.
I picked
the
the
hell?
wrong out of the 900
They tried
identically lengthed
they
things. And that's the
tricked
only.
you.
Those 2 Blu-rays are the only ones that's ever done that to me.
China 1, Adam 0. Actually,
Yeah.
China 2, because they got one of your videos demonetized for hate speech.
Yeah, so like the pirated copy always works.
Yeah.
I only have issues when I buy something.
No, the best way is always pirating.
It's really you guys are making things difficult for me. All right, so just give me like 5 minutes here. We'll get a good thing.
Oh no, the anti-piracy got me, so now I have to pirate it.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. Yes, HBO is available in Canada.
What? Sorry?
There was a question in the
HBO Max is not available in Canada.
Well, that wasn't the fucking question. Is HBO available in Canada? Yes, I have it. If you have a different question, I can answer that. Is HBO Max available in Canada? No. It's Crave.
And it's still not the same. Just a much worse service. You're watching Netflix. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. We'll have a copy in like 10 minutes. We've got a solution.
Not really. Gas and Najabri to
We're not
answer your question.
Yeah.
It's not great. It could use some physio.
So I'm just gonna confirm here. Just want to making sure the screen grab lines up with my copy in case we have to just go to slightly earlier or something.
HBO Max only shows the remaining time and not the actual timestamp. That's fucking stupid.
Okay, well, if the total time is 2:09:13. All right, I'm going to pause the recording while we download this. So if the total remaining time is 2:09:13, sorry, if the total time for the thing is 2:09:13 and I start at 1:02:30, then just subtract that.
1:06:43. You're welcome.
All right, hold on. All right, so I'm unpausing the recording to show the frame that we're actually going to be syncing to. So not this one, but right after this shot. Right after Woody Harrelson, he picks up
from
the
Woody
thing
to Hitler.
He picks up he drops his hat and he puts it in his thing, and then he says, "Thanks for having us." And then we see Hitler right here. So on my copy, it's 1:02:22 right here. And we're still waiting for the download. It's going to be like 2 more minutes. But I'm just making sure everybody's in the right spot for the sync. So Woody, the thing falls out of his hat. He puts it on. He says, "Oh, white dance floor makes me want to boogie woogie." Then he says, "Hey, thanks for having us." And then just the second the reaction of British Hitler, Britler happens. Yep. That's what the sync is for. Okay, so everybody figure out exactly where that is. We've got like a minute left on my download, and then I'll send it to myself, and then we'll be using that. Sorry, that was a very jarring experience for it to just cut to that other scene. I was like, what?
Yeah. That was a tough one.
Sorry, everybody.
In medias res. Monetized, we keep saying
Sorry? That. Yeah, stop it. All right, so I've unpaused the recording.
Get me in trouble.
We're going to start. So on my file, it's 1:02:22, and it's right after Woody Harrelson says, "Hey, thanks for having us." After he dropped his hat and said, "I want a boogie" or whatever, he says, "Hey, thanks for having us," and then we just see one shot of Hitler, of British Hitler, and that's exactly where we're starting. And whatever the time code is for you, that's where you do it. And sorry in advance, people in the YouTube comments. Last time this happened, a long time ago, people were like, "Why don't you just cut it out for the edit?"
Why don't you shut up?
What do you mean? What? Then it wouldn't make any sense when we jump in. Like, we'd have to get rid of the reaction to the wrong scene, and then, like, I have the ability to pause and unpause recordings, and if we wanted to edit something, I'd have to give it to Sonics to edit, and then I wouldn't even know how we edit it,
and
it would just be a mess anyway.
So he's not very good.
Just do a second sync. Okay. Do a second sync. It's not my fault. Blame whoever made this fucking Blu-ray.
Lionsgate?
Could be.
And the other one. The same thing happened with the first movie, except on the first movie, I was able to narrow it down. I went and I put it into my real Blu-ray player downstairs, looked at the time code, and took a picture. It was like, okay, there's only 4 of these that have this exact same time code. I did the same thing for this movie yesterday. I looked at the time code, brought it here, tried to rip it. There's like 900 that are the exact same time code, and no other, like, literally all of them are just the same length. of the movie, except some of them are just out of order and you only ever know until halfway through the movie.
It's a
so
secret.
We're going to start. We got this. All right. So everybody, hope you're ready. Ready spaghetti. Here we go.
There's 106.48 left on our file.
That's an insane way of putting it.
Because HBO Max only tells you the time remaining.
Tells you how
Same
much
with
is
Netflix.
left, and
Netflix does that
that's
too.
insane.
Timestamp. That is insane.
All right, everybody ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right.
And hey,
volume.
He says that's great stuff. I know. I have to turn it up a bit.
Fix it.
It's a different volume for the file. All right.
So after a seamless gap, here we find ourselves.
So I'm going to try and tell you what's happening in the movie just to make sure you're saying he's just adjusting his hat like that. Woody's nervous. James Franco. Dave
looks like a weasel.
Woody's nervous again. She goes through.
Lizzie's tits are out.
Yeah. Think you saw my wallet. Remember I gave it to you when you came in? Or whatever? All right. So you should be pretty synced up.
Figure it out.
No way he's going to slot it into the wallet.
Pretty good misdirection.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah.
Are you not allowed to have, like, any metal on you? Because usually in a metal detector, you put something, like, in the side, like, around it.
Yeah.
Because you could have just kept it in your wallet the entire time and then did the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's right.
You could have just had it in your wallet the whole time. Like, you didn't need to do the misdirect.
Have you completely missed the point of this whole 47-minute scene?
You could have just had it in your wallet. You could have just had it in your wallet if you're going to do that.
He could have had it in his pocket. The entire card throwing scene, which has taken up the bulk of this movie. But they didn't because they're fancy.
Some people are saying bullshit ass scene. It was the first entertaining scene.
It was still bullshit.
It was the first entertaining scene in the entire movie.
It was the worst and most fun scene of the movie.
He didn't have his wallet on him. Oh, they took his wallet out to make sure nothing would get metal detected on the way in. Okay. And then he decided to make it go off. All right. All right.
I like how no one saw Woody Harrelson just do a fucking pirouette.
Oh, nobody saw them throwing it around like...
Yeah.
Somebody could just be checking the cameras.
Sounds like you guys haven't learned the art of misdirection. Excuse me, can I eat your bird?
Can I eat your pangolin?
I pray to all that is holy above that Morgan Freeman learned no Mandarin for this and just is doing
I assume he didn't
his version of fake Chinese.
I assume he didn't because that's Cantonese. Oh, never mind. Someone speaks Mandarin. This is for the China crowd.
Let's kiss.
Someone's got to fucking kiss.
Bing chilling. There's a horse on the left.
Good eye.
Look for the chessboard, guys.
Chessboard's coming.
It's always a chessboard in these things.
I will never miss a horse. I miss lots of things when I view a film.
I will also never miss a horse.
Aw.
Hey, remember your dead dad?
He's alive.
Do we know what Lionel Shrike looks like? If not, we have an opportunity for some fun casting. Who is it? Well, we know what he looks like in 1984.
Oh, we don't know what he looks like now.
Ian McKellen.
Dame's Jean.
Dame Edna. Is Dame Edna dead?
What?
Is Dame Edna dead? Can't spell Dame Edna.
The look.
Dead, but that doesn't necessarily mean...
He snapped his fingers, but it wasn't to hypnotize that time.
Nope.
Because you do it behind someone's head, then you get sleepy.
The guy who played Dame Edna was gay? Anyway, sorry. I got back to the movie. A microchip. Actually, I would call what they were using a macrochip. In our hiatus between non-pirated and pirated movies, did you fetch yourself some tea and biscuits?
I certainly did.
Do you appreciate that I called them biscuits for you?
They are biscuits. They are only biscuits.
Oh, pardon me. So how does Zach Dempsey figure into all of this?
Someone's going to use the mummy
wait.
sarcophagus to escape.
That would be so funny. I think that's actually what's going to happen.
Why would they show it and open it like that unless they're going to do that? See?
It's Chekhov's mummy case. Huh.
They all have stupid names.
I tricked you into speaking English.
Atlas.
They're all ridiculous.
Chinese. Sorry.
They're all Chinese. Wall to wall.
See?
But you know how those work. It's right behind. It's right behind there.
Like Morgan Freeman, if you cut to him, he's just running.
He's
just running down the street.
They're all very good at sprinting silently.
And almost kissing. Oh yeah, you. Does your character need to exist?
Again, how did these guys not recognize a wanted criminal's face?
But he's also in the FBI.
They needed...
Stop saying that.
They needed...
He has FBI privileges.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Where did he get fired from the FBI? Where? Show me.
I like how mad
they
this
put
is
handcuffs
making you.
on him.
No. You can be in the FBI and be in trouble.
No, you can't.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
You think, like, one thing I'm curious. Oh, here we go.
Jesse, this is the second movie where your character's name is Atlas. How are you okay with that? Why are they... I thought they were friends. Why are they acting like they're not friends?
Because the director decided that they're not friends.
Actually, maybe you're kind of mad at each other now. Or are they just building sexual tension before the kiss? Wow.
His delivery is so bad.
He is
talking to the eye.
Truly terrible in this.
That's why I'm shocked that he was so good in Poor Things. It's like usually he doesn't do great.
You need to see
in a
that
lot of
HBO
bad
miniseries
movies.
that I can't remember the name of. Because he does a nice job in it.
Jesse Eisenberg has never been good unless playing
someone even more unlikable than him.
He's only been
In
good at
one
playing
movie.
a guy that doesn't act like a real human being in real life.
Correct. It's perfect.
Great casting.
That was some of the best casting of all time.
We need someone who naturally doesn't act like a human being.
We need a lizard person. Or in Dave Franco's case, a weasel person.
I like the other version better where it just cut to them on the plane.
Me too.
We're lucky that like everything was in sync otherwise.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
I mean, maybe. There were a couple of jarring cuts, but none so jarring as that one.
Ooh, a
It was
byway
very
siphon
smooth,
pad.
too.
Sorry, guys, I'm paying attention to the science.
Science beats magic.
Does it?
He's gonna learn later that
If
it
you
doesn't.
could have science or magic,
I would have magic.
I think the
Yeah.
point
Of
of magic,
course.
the entire point of magic is that it beats science.
is to beat science.
Otherwise it's not magic. If magic doesn't beat science, then it's not magic.
Yeah.
There's another movie that I haven't seen where Daniel Radcliffe plays a white supremacist.
It's not bad.
Yeah?
Imperium?
No.
I've seen all the white supremacist movies, so it's a pretty good one.
Ah!
Did I get the name right?
A lot of really bad cuts in this action. Yeah. I really miss the director of the transporter. Because
Right?
at least there were some, almost show-offy, not even like amazing, but like competent moments of action.
This answers the
Oh my god, the soundtrack. I can't right now.
this answers the heretofore near impossible question. What would a movie have to do to have me begging for it to be directed by the director of the transporter?
Oh, Mark Ruffalo gets his cool guy moment. Yep.
That was terrible.
You get
Magic!
it? Because he just said science beats magic, but here's Ruffalo
Yeah.
proving the otherwise.
I'm green.
Proving the contrary.
And gone. That was terribly shot.
That was sort of
Oh, they
karate
think he's
magic.
underneath.
Yeah, he's that big.
He's so small
he's
now.
the size of a cat. Of a bunny.
Kill him anyway.
Really?
It was real. What? But he didn't go through.
Well,
Never mind. That was just for the guy to fall, I guess.
yeah.
For a
magic.
second, I thought it was explaining how he got away. I'm like, why is he above ground again?
No, what he did, he turned into a rabbit.
he did a poof TF.
Yeah, the worst kind. The coward's way out.
Really?
Fireball.
Again, the soundtrack.
I think there might have been an accident with the soundtrack where they just put on the first cut of the movie, they just put like rights-free filler music on top of it, and they're like, we'll figure out the actual songs later, and then they just like put the movie in theaters.
What are these fuckwits doing
Ooh,
this whole
I
time?
would not be mad at like a 32-minute mahjong scene.
Ooh, I'd be into it.
It would be
Right?
better. It would be way better.
Would not be mad.
Single take,
Ooh, a mahjong oneer? Dare
Yeah.
we?
portrait mode, TikTok chat on the side.
Better movie. He's still in it.
Some temple runner in the corner. And then Markiplier on the left.
Why do they want to save Dylan now? Jesse looks so confused.
You don't even know how to play Mahjong? I think I know most of how to play Mahjong because I played it on the computer.
I know how to
At
play
one point in
computer
time.
mahjong. I feel like I could fake my way through real Chinese people mahjong.
Could you imagine almost drowning
Yes.
and then finishing the movie that was responsible for that? And then a sequel comes out. It's a different director. You're getting offered millions of dollars to reprise your role.
Yeah.
But you don't do it, even though there's no expectation that you'll even be anywhere around water, and there's no way they would even make her do anything like that again.
I mean, it'd be
but
funny
she
if they
still
did.
turns it down because she's spiteful towards the name of the film, not the
She-
director.
She's mad at Now You See Me.
She's mad at the series. Michael Caine's in the movie. Master Wayne.
Oh god,
He's still really bad.
We got his insurance
Like,
company
we
last time. We got to
already-
get him again. Leave Michael Caine alone. Guys, leave the insurance companies alone. Sometimes they pay.
Michael Caine has a website and it's hilarious.
Is it on michaelcaine.com?
I'm listening.
Is it she was only 15 years old.com?
Is Michael Caine retire?
Yes. Well, like soft.
Oh yeah. Not full.
No.
Not full retire.
You never go full retire.
Okay.
I think he just said there's not a lot of leading roles for 90-year-old men.
Christopher Nolan will keep finding ways though.
Life finds a way. You're a wizard, Harry. Come on. Stop being tough.
This is a bit much, Danny. You want to like back off?
Kiss!
This is really mean. What's he so mad at them about?
Ooh, not his dignity.
There's been one good scene in this movie, and it was terrible.
They're gonna kill him the same way his father died.
No, I want
Listen, if his father's
I wanted his father's corpse to still be in there.
if his father's actually dead, I would be very surprised.
Oh, not
Oh,
a
yeah.
chance. Not
I
a
bet
chance
his dad lived through it. He's the head of the
he's gonna
eye.
save
Yeah.
them all,
He's
yeah.
gonna be the head of the eye.
Yeah, exactly. He escaped to Argentina.
It's gonna be fucking Guy Pearce or something.
Turned into British Hitler.
Guy Pearce. Nice,
It's gonna be
nice choice. Who's our picks for Lionel Shrike?
but picks for Lionel. Anyone?
Dakota Johnson.
Colm Fiore.
Bold. I love a Colm Fiore.
It's gotta be an Adam and Pal's pal. It's gotta be someone from our
Shared universe.
It's gonna be
Shared
Zach
universe.
Dempsey.
Gary Sinise.
I like it. I like it. Taylor Lautner.
Taylor. Wasn't he in the last movie?
It was. It's the All Taylor Marathon.
Tay-Tay.
You would die from the impact, by the way.
I
That high up?
yeah.
You'd break
It's,
bones.
It carries less weight in this movie because he's not in it, but I didn't say it in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yep.
We don't mention enough that Taylor Lautner's wife's name is Taylor Lautner.
No, it isn't. Please,
Yes.
please tell me it isn't.
No, it is. Splash.
That's so fucked.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know. So this is a problem that gay people have.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry?
Um,
Drowning?
No.
Being gay?
Having because you're more likely to have sex with someone who shares the same name as you, so you might be yelling your own name during sex.
I didn't even
No,
know.
I don't even know
have
if you're
fucked
more
a lot of
likely to
Girl
have
Scouts.
someone.
What did you say, Adam?
More likely. Well, when you're gay, you're more likely to have sex. Period.
That's true.
Okay, I'm just saying I've never
guys
had
can't
that
stop getting it
problem
wet.
because I don't know any other guy else,
And
it's
because
kind
you've
of lame.
never had sex.
And that's the second problem.
It's not a problem because I'd fuck me anyway.
Wow.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Okay. I mean, can I just say they should know better? Because they just threw a magician
into an escape thing.
And then
using a
figured-
prototype
figured-
thing
yeah.
that was intended to be escaped from.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They could put
It's
him
the
in,
ultimate test.
in, I don't know, any other safe.
They could have shot him in the head.
Yes. But like a big part of this movie is like showing off and being mean.
Yep. Oh, he's not as good. You're not as good as your father, Jacob. Was it or Nathan? What was his name?
What are you
Anyone?
referencing?
I'm referencing.
No.
Come on, the editor will get it. It's what was that
Sorry?
movie?
Editor
The
don't
abduction.
get it.
Abduction. I was,
Oh,
Wow,
God.
I was
abduction.
referencing abduction.
I
and
don't
Another-
remember. I don't remember anything
At
from
the
that
end,
movie.
where the guy who's got this Mads Mikkelsen accent goes, "You're not as good as your father, Nathan."
I can't believe you
Or whatever
remembered a
it is.
line
I can't-
from
yeah, I can't
Abduction.
believe
It was
you
just
remember-
memorable.
I can't remember you.
Amazing.
I remember
Good
like
for you.
specific
The movie
lines
existed.
delivered in a specific way.
Hyper specific.
Yeah. The chat's got it. That one's for the chat.
This one's for the fellas.
Try not to smile too broad.
You want to clear your nose?
No.
No.
He does sound. Oh, so Thaddeus Bradley was behind it all.
They're gonna kiss so hard.
Someone has to.
Morgan's asking for it. The weird smirk he gives every character when they're talking.
No. Mike, can you speak a bit louder?
No, this is what Michael Caine sounds like now. And what do you want to do with them?
It's also going to turn out that Thaddeus Bradley's been part of the Eye this whole time, and this 18-month stint in prison was planned like a jigsaw thing, and he even knows that Dylan's gonna get out of this because he set it all up. Someone's gonna be a fucking ultimate like god character here. That's what happens in these fucking movies.
That's true.
Wait,
I don't know.
that's Dylan, right?
I guess he did it.
Dylan getting out.
That's Atlas.
I was gonna say, I thought that was Atlas. That was Atlas saving Dylan. How did they know? Oh, they followed the safe.
Do CPR like Madam Web do. Okay,
Damn,
good enough.
easy?
that slap.
Just apply slight pressure to his chest
a
once.
little bit of squish.
Bro, fuck off, bro.
What is she wearing?
Fancy fur.
That's my name.
Mimi, I'm a fancy fur.
Thanks for pulling out.
Ooh,
The legends
is this
say
character development?
Andy Dufresne is still on this beach.
It's broken. It's not supposed to get wet.
This is a Game Boy.
Someone did a switcheroo on us?
What?
What the?
So, I don't know. Go home?
Yeah, we're done. Take a flight back.
No one's holding you
Nope.
prisoner?
You're also like very popular, so like you could, crowdfund some shit.
Go home.
I like
this-
how
Yeah, go ahead.
I like how the film's Blu-ray pulled a switcheroo on me.
Yeah,
True.
I like that's been the most now you see me trick because
It
now we
was.
didn't see it coming.
Nope.
We didn't see the right movie.
Maybe that was the misdirect while something else was happening. Maybe Morgan Freeman kissed me and I didn't even know.
Oh fuck me, he's talking again.
I don't.
Oh, Black Power.
He's a real Derek Savage. You know what? Fair point in the chat. But Scoot, if they went home, they wouldn't be in China anymore. I guess it's the skyscraper rule. Why don't you just stop being in China? Well, then they wouldn't be in China. So it's magic, you might say. The foot.
Thanks, I needed that.
There is 5 of them.
Oh,
I knew it!
God.
She was faking for attention. She spoke English the whole time. You know they can all speak English, right?
That doesn't make sense.
Even a different fool.
That makes no sense. But I guess tarot bullshit, misreading interpretations is all part of the act.
It's an important
The
facet
fool
of
is
it.
like the blank slate, kind of. And you're all a blank slate that you can draw anything on.
Actually, death is good. Because it means rebirth. Then why isn't the card
Oh,
just
they're
rebirth?
the eye, guys. They're from
Yeah.
the eye.
Yeah.
It's them.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Remember, you can't spell Chinese without I.
I'm trying to imagine, like, does Jesse Eisenberg feel imposter syndrome or?
Probably. Everyone does.
That's a good
I hope
Why,
so.
Are you reading it in his act?
He should. There are people who very much should feel imposter syndrome.
I mean,
He might be one of them.
And
It's
roofies,
shocking that there's like a
everyone.
market
Roofies.
for him doing that in any movie.
Yeah.
That's it. He's
Like,
got,
how do you get cast doing that
he's got
in
good
anything?
connections. Got a good agent.
Someone go to the web address that was in that.
Ooh, Windows.
We were tricked.
But I was dead, but I was resurrected.
I'm just imagining like the crew that filmed this. They just hired some random like company that films commercials or something. Like
They film like local law office commercials.
yeah. What was that shot? What was
it-
that shot? And the weird continuity of the guy that couldn't act like he was walking,
Yep.
like Synecdoche, New York
Yep.
shit. Like nobody walks like that. But there was continuity. He was in both shots.
That was wild. In front of the largest stage in the world, the
YouTube.
world.
That's not allowed. You can't do that. You can't say the largest state in the world is the world.
I want to see the scene that the
we
other
accidentally
version
saw.
cut to. What if it never comes?
That was a secret scene.
What if it's a secret scene?
What if the Blu-ray has
Because
secrets?
did you pay attention to what happened in that actual scene?
Yeah, but I don't
Michael
want to
Ca-
say anything.
All right, because I'm pretty sure I saw Michael Caine do real magic, but whatever.
Sorry, is this New Year's Eve already? Is this like December 31st?
It's usually when New Year's Eve is.
But like they didn't build up to this. Oh, it is.
It's New Year's Eve.
Well, I like how
We
it's
got there.
suddenly New Year's Eve. Could we have built up to this a bit further earlier in the movie, maybe?
Well, before it was December 30th.
Fucking
So-
damn it. It would have been Christmas, no? We just seen some Christmas decorations in Macau at least.
They don't have Christmas. That's
Yeah,
why.
they kind of have Christmas.
That's
Are
why
we?
they're
Is
so
this even
sad in
Macau,
Macau.
anymore? Like where? Are
No,
we?
don't
they're
fucking know.
flying. They're flying somewhere.
Britain. People will be watching.
Well, they're on the biggest stage in the world.
Michael Caine's tall. No, wait. Daniel's still very short.
Yeah, Michael Caine is about 5'7", and Daniel Radcliffe is 3'8".
Okay. I was about to say this music sounds bad, but still,
It's what's the word? Diegetic.
Diegetic.
it is diarrhea.
This music is diarrhea to the scene. Jack Wilder.
Jaguar. Durr.
You know, it's funny. He's acting like he was actually dead.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm so glad to be back among the living, and not my horrible undead limbo that I had to experience. You were just pretending to be dead, Jack. That didn't seem like that did the thing.
Yeah,
that
was
did.
unrelated to the card throw. Well, you're pointing? What was that? The extras are all doing crazy things. Pay attention to the extras. They're all just... They're all crazy.
He's not very impressed.
Wait, so why are the Horsemen who just made a video saying they're doing a thing on the biggest stage of all time also doing like grassroots marketing?
Yep.
Here's my prediction. Woody Harrelson will use the fact that there's someone who looks exactly like him to his advantage.
I'm
Here's
ready.
my prediction.
Or
Hmm?
there's only one of them and it was a trick.
Was
that-
my prediction.
Yeah, like there was
There
never
was-
two of them.
Even though we have seen them speak
Yeah.
to each other alone in a scene,
yeah, I
there
think,
was
I think that,
only
I think
ever
I'm
one
leaning
Woody.
towards. That sounds so stupid. It has to be true.
that's what I want. With real magic.
She
Because-
just threatened to 9/11 the Thames.
Because I'm in consort with the devil.
Oh, it's crazy how they were able to mic this scene.
An indoor room with a computer.
Madam Web made it look very difficult.
I mean, it did seem almost impossible to mic an indoor room with a computer in Madam Web. That's true.
computers are loud.
That's true. So they're trying to find them performing in very recognizable areas along the Thames.
I don't know what's going on. They could easily switch places behind the big car. Like, this is not... It's a really easy way of how to do it.
You idiots.
Is he trying to intimidate this guy on purpose? Is this part of the trick?
I think so.
It's gonna be a paper airplane. Watch. Oh, okay.
Boo! You stink! He's gonna fly. Arrest that man.
That guy was
he was
clearly
fucking
on
a
it.
pigeon. That's sexual assault.
Officer.
If you make that happen, even as a magic trick, you should get arrested.
You put one bird in someone's pants and you should get arrested?
Yeah, it would give you a disease.
They don't do tricks, Morgan. They do illusions. A whore does tricks.
Okay. Oh, he's so cute.
It's raining.
Men.
A third spot.
Everybody, we're getting a pattern.
A third.
British.
Oh, look, a third. If anybody recognizes that comic meme panel.
Enhance.
They did.
You put him in
a trick safe, you asshole.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somehow Chase.
Thank you, voice of reason, asshole.
How
Woody.
are you the voice of reason here?
Look,
How are those teeth the voice
No,
of reason?
no.
it's okay when you do bad writing as long as somebody acknowledges it.
Yep.
100%.
Becomes the self-referential.
This is bad,
It's-
right?
We decided to be lazy, but we knew that we were doing that.
So
So,
we'll tell
you can't call
and
us
it's
stupid.
okay.
We knew. We just did it.
We still did do it,
We just don't respect
but
you.
we also told you
Like
about
that
it.
guy's way too excited with his clapping. I just want
Yeah.
to say.
They cast the most British-looking man
Yep.
to do that.
Okay, Jesse has a god complex. We get it. So this is magic, right?
No, they're just using a big version of the water drop thing they saw earlier. It makes perfect sense. They just have a billion of those water drop
Oh, yeah.
machines.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. That was already.
See?
You could do it with lights, but in order to show how it's done, you would need to give the entire audience epilepsy at this point.
Yes.
So it looks fake because it's not how it would be done.
It's too perfect.
Thanks, Pen.
I like how Dave gets stuck with 3-card Monty.
Also, I love how those two characters...
Sorry, Dave is doing 3-card Monty while Jesse is
Is
stopping
controlling the weather.
God damn.
The two characters that were making out with each other, it was like the fakest kiss ever, too.
Yep.
Like, they've only got one moment. It's just a kiss. They don't have to really act, but
She's
still
being
looks
really
like the
violent with
fakest
these
shit ever.
words.
She's really going hard on the bird angle.
Crush it.
Bites its head
He's
off.
the worst at talking into things.
Simon to his lapel.
Okay, this is magic.
This is kind of seems like magic.
The whole city?
It is the biggest stage in the world.
This is so annoying.
Oh, he's cold reading him? That's great.
Ooh.
I love that. That's so cute.
Gun. Gun, Woody. Either of you. Just one of you have a gun.
This is terrible.
Oh, but the hobo
is also Woody Harrelson.
A triplet.
I would love a third Woody to show up. That'd be great.
With more hair and more teeth.
I'm killing the bird.
Get it? Reincorporation? Because she cut her head off when the movie started?
Yeah.
So
I don't know if the writers knew that, though.
So she was the bird the whole time?
You know, I think you're milking this a
really
bit. Jesse's really milking
hitting
this.
the God note really hard.
Was that an act of God or an act of Claude? Dude, Claude.
That's magic. It's just
and
magic.
I'm cards now.
Well, that's not even magic. She was just hiding a second head in her pocket.
You know, how magicians do. Sorry, what's his get out of jail card?
Gun.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very good...
also magic. Just real ass magic.
No, that just happens.
It's a great film for people who love to adjust the volume over and over.
Say, the volume, the mixing's been fucking all over the place.
I've been having to turn it up and down just because it'll get deafening and then too quiet and then...
What if I love adjusting the volume, magic, China, and not kissing?
I think a better question from an FBI agent to that man is, how are you not in prison? Put handcuffs on him, yeah.
Also, is wind up holding your own tails a phrase outside of the furry fandom? Or is Morgan giving us a little tip of the hat?
He's giving us a bit of a nod, I think.
Do you think he'll kiss me? He's gonna kiss. Do you think he'll kiss me?
Oh, I think if you ask nicely,
he's got
tiger blood in him.
He's got those kiss me eyes. Just you, actually, for obvious reasons, and I bet you can't write it. See?
This is a headache type film.
Yep.
I'm definitely getting a headache. I'm just constantly having to adjust the volume. Yeah, I'm not stoked about a car chase directed by John M. Chu. No, I'm not.
Don't you remember the car chase in Crazy Rich Asians?
Pow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Dave can fight.
Yeah. Karate magic.
So many cuts. Thanks, John.
Okay.
Wow, great. That looked so fucking horrendous. Like, did you even film anything? Let's just make the whole shot in post.
One or two very poorly constructed vehicles. What are the little bits of fire on the ground?
You know.
No, I don't, Adam. What are... Explain.
Magic.
Oh, it's magic fire.
It's for lighting.
What the? They're disappearing from the mainframe.
Well, they all literally vaporized.
So there's another midnight thing?
They said they're going to do some final trick by midnight or something.
Are they going to just transcend like they did in the first movie?
Michael Caine saw how good Lizzie Kaplan looked in fur, and now he's doing it. He's copying.
It's a nice coat there, Michael.
Michael's moving up the kiss list. A vagina, and it belongs to Jesse Eisenberg.
That
was a funny delivery.
That was
Get
good.
those lights off
That
me.
whole thing, just cutting to Michael going,
Yeah.
"Get those lights off me."
That was the actor Michael Caine.
Oh, I
saying
get it.
that.
This is all going to be deliberate. When she said she's going to fly something big over the Thames, she was talking about this plane, and they got caught on purpose, and they were acting surprised that they got caught for the cameras.
We are not watching any Oscar movies today.
Hilarious.
We are watching a second movie after this, though. Click the pinned link, and you'll see which one.
I just came now. Dear boy.
So, do they even have...
That was a great reaction.
Yeah.
Wah! Ah!
They don't even have the card, right?
That was like a Nikocado avocado crying.
So now Daniel Radcliffe has the thing that he definitely could have stolen himself.
No, no.
Dead. Dead.
They haven't even kissed.
Same.
I'm a horse dick, you man.
Horsemen. Israel?
Israel.
Is fake.
Yay, clapping.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Côte de Marie-Sur.
It's starting to make a bit more sense now. But
1.2 million.
Okay, we're not gonna reveal what we saw earlier. We still haven't gotten there yet. We're seeing clues,
But it's coming. It's going to be fun. Everyone's going to have a good time.
I'm kind of glad we saw it in that order.
I feel like this is a bad idea for a lot of reasons.
Why do you say that?
First of all, you're depressurizing the cabin.
Yeah, you're all getting sucked.
I mean, cabins...
Second of all, you're leaving it to who's got bigger muscles, like my security
really
guys.
as all things should be left to.
You could have had this planned a bit better.
It's letting the natural order sort itself out. Bigger muscles win.
Wah! This choice.
I love it. Like, who do
I
they think
hate
they
it.
are? Like Ave Maria and shit. Like it's fucking, like it's fucking Tarantino. Like, relax, dude.
John M. Chu will be as household of a name soon enough.
Where are the oxygen masks that just drop automatically?
They don't have those on private planes.
Bang. So obviously this is all a switcheroo and they're all in on it.
Yeah.
So they're all pretending to be upset that they're dying.
Yeah.
So they have to be all really good actors along with being magicians.
Oh, I see Silas is on the plane.
Wait for it.
All right. So this is
This
exactly
shit
where
sucks.
it cut, I think.
This is urine.
It immediately shifted to the scene.
Tell me it's carbonized.
Before Woody Harrelson even like got through the metal detector, we saw like
The foot.
this.
It tastes like feet.
It was so confusing.
Wait for it.
Yeah, we
Boom.
saw it change. And And then one of us noticed we were not
And then we
in
said,
the right place.
wait,
You're
there's
underwater.
guys. Yeah, I thought it was a submarine.
What are we doing here? It was so confusing. We saw this part out of context.
What a great part to see out of context.
Sorry.
It was the most confusing
Like,
fucking shit in the world.
45 minutes ago.
What? What?
Don't.
Yay!
The dumbest thing I've ever seen. I think I said that at the last
They could
movie.
have probably heard all of them cheering outside. But,
No. They're on a plane. You know, where
I don't
the
know what
engines-
they would have done to make that convincing for them. Did they teleport the plane?
Yeah. You know how? Real ass magic.
Are they going to explain
Oh,
this
they're
one?
gonna explain it. I'm sure they're gonna explain it.
You know, if these two guys weren't characters, the movie would be
Yeah,
the same.
the movie would not change at all.
They
It'd
are
still
the
be this
glue
movie.
for the Horsemen.
No, they did
I
handcuff
thought you
him at
made
least.
glue out of Horsemen.
Yes. It's a sticky quality. Stickiness.
From my experience.
Uh-huh. What? Gael has the greatest feats of illusion.
Hey. Don't tell me it's gonna
Lionel
be
Shrike.
Lionel Shrike.
Lionel fucking Shrike. No, show Dad.
It's great how consistently bad the music is.
Yep.
Never feels appropriate.
No.
He has no stage presence at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys didn't tell me you were going to make me speak. Oh, no, I feel on the spot.
Sorry, is there a projector on the fucking thing in Australia?
The best trick is the one done on the people who the what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the tunnels!
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew they were using it for
The
magic.
Special J.
Special J.
Okay.
Okay.
The damn
Get
lights.
those lights
I'm glad we
off.
got
It was
that
the
again.
damn lights.
Everything matters.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Fans!
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And then how did you create the G-forces necessary
How
for
did
them
you-
to feel like they
How
were
did
flying?
no one in the plane not feel realize that they didn't feel like they were moving at
Yeah.
all? Like none of you have been
Yeah.
on a plane before?
And does this trick look cool to the audience?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
All the audience is
I
doing
think
is
they were getting a
looking at
live feed.
plane.
I think they were getting the same angles that we got in the movie.
They were wearing what? Woody was wearing a GoPro on his
Yeah.
pork pie hat.
I don't know what the audience was watching. Oh, you finally did it right.
I am disappointed that the hobo wasn't a third Woody.
When you can all just like immediately aggressively hypnotize people, then you can do anything.
It does give you a lot of options.
Like, oh, you got hypnotized at one point.
And that's why you're in a different hemisphere now.
Oh.
Yay! I'm jumping.
This is giving.
This is a Neil.
Breen.
I was about to say, yeah, it's a
It's
Neil Breen
giving-
speech.
I think we've really...
Where's the president of the bank?
I was going to say, we've really given it to the president of the bank here.
Are we gonna get a Minecraft scene?
Really?
Isn't that corrupt?
I love it. That's amazing. It's actually crazy how Neil Breen this is.
Well, it's a good thing China doesn't spy on its citizens. Or else this would be ironic.
Wow.
Yay!
This is a good crowd. Can we agree?
Hot crowd.
They're really eating it up.
Hot crowd. In what universe are, even with credits, are there 18 more minutes?
Hugging.
But no kissing.
So did the eye just turn out to be this like Asian family?
Yeah, was
this
it just
shop?
like
No, I
a
think the eye is
Chinese guy
real,
and
but they
his
just
mom?
didn't like go into it any further than
Okay.
because I thought that was the whole point of the end of the first movie is like the eye is real.
Yeah.
It didn't play a significant role in the plot of this film other than just referencing that it in fact exists.
But it will in the third one.
We get a little confrontation scene, you know, because this was built up.
What if she's his dad?
What if his dad's a horse?
Whoa, horse dad?
BoJack Horse Dad.
Ooh.
Get those lights off me. I'm just a patsy.
Good catch. Oh,
Sprinting.
a Batman.
That was what the.
She turns around the corner. He's just crouching.
She didn't even look away.
I was really hoping you wouldn't.
She didn't even look anywhere else.
Really? Their relationship's also going to fall apart here for no reason?
Actually, people do just disappear.
Oh my god.
The
I'm supposed to start
eye.
masturbating now? Like,
Based on how
That's where you slip up. I've been masturbating for some time.
that's fair.
it's crazy that we got that scene out of context now that we've seen the whole
Yeah,
thing
we
and
got,
just how little happened the
Yeah.
entire movie. It could have
Yeah.
been a random like conversation. But no, it was the fucking craziest part. There were like only 2 scenes where anything happened in the entire movie. This was
This is the other scene.
such a letdown. I can't believe how fucking lazy this movie was.
Thanks, China.
Wow.
John M. China.
John M. China.
Her name is Boo Boo. I like that.
She could be friends with Lula.
I'm glad I didn't give the first movie a 1 because this
I
is
like her
definitely
little
worse.
towel jacket.
You left yourself some
shawl.
room. That was
Yeah,
good.
this is irredeemable. This has 0 redeemable qualities.
Oh, is gonna be his dad?
Daddy.
I like how we're all still I mean,
Father!
I swear.
De-
he's gotta be
Dennis-
alive, right?
Dennis Quaid?
He's gotta be alive, right? He has
That's
to be.
what
He has to be.
we're all assuming.
The only thing else that can happen is Morgan Freeman comes and kisses him.
Neil Patrick Harris.
What if he is his dad?
What if Morgan Freeman's his dad, or what if Mark Ruffalo?
What if we got like
What if Mark Ruffalo is his own dad?
What if we got Oscar short film Skin?
Ooh, could be a skin. I love that Morgan Freeman has a writer in his contract that lets him wear his earrings in all of his movies.
True. They don't come off.
Oh, because the script didn't want me to at the time.
Yeah.
The script. So he did
Dingus.
die. Oh, that's one of my favorite lines in any movie.
You
Hey,
might-
guys,
Guys?
you might want to look at this.
No way. I don't know.
Script. Probably the script.
The acting's so bad. Oh. I showed my pee-pee.
You were hot. That's why I was so much more sensual with you the second time.
Oh God.
What a wonderful world.
Me, dude.
That's Lionel's boy. And I knew it was.
I should just be practicing his voice for the rest of the movie.
It's worth.
You know? A good Morgan Freeman impression goes a long way. Interlinked. His face is so stupid. Like, I can't believe how bad he is.
Bad.
Oh, we knew Walter was in hiding. The Octa show was a setup
Andy
to expose
Dufresne.
him to the public.
I'm getting closer. I'm gonna come.
You were right about the Horsemen. They needed to learn to work together like a single organism.
Oh,
Hitler?
God.
Were you here the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you've seen our YouTube.
Shut up.
What are you doing here, dude?
Wow.
On the deepest one.
Neil Patrick Harris?
It's not Neil Patrick.
Can you imagine he just waltzes in, takes all the
He
screen
has to.
energy.
Someone has to.
They're gonna resurrect him.
And he's
like
right
Dave-
here with us.
Like Dave Franco.
Kiss.
I don't know, a little more unearned pathos, and I think
kiss.
we'll get out of here.
Now you kiss me on the lips.
I've never been kissed harder and wetter than by Andy Dufresne.
Oh God, this is the worst.
I like all this cryptic like conversation.
You're awful. You are a great Mark Zuckerberg and a terrible everything else.
I thought he was a great Lex Luthor.
Perfect casting.
Daddy?
Come on, Daddy.
Dad?
Please no.
I mean, you
please.
have to.
It would make
Dad?
no sense at this point. It would make no sense at this
Daddy?
point. It would make no sense.
Daddy. He should have said that.
Did Lizzie
dude.
Kaplan
If Mark
just
Ruffalo
clap
said,
like
Daddy.
a baby?
Are we in China again?
You never left.
Let's go to the eye. See how it looks like an eye?
Oh. It's an eye. That sounds like a threat, Morgan.
Well, he's he said that at the beginning of the movie, but
Was it?
Who cares?
What's
That was
that
the stupidest
mean?
fucking movie. That was so irredeemable. That was so bad.
Go to hell.
That was terrible.
It's enough to make you hate Chinese people.
Satire, Google.
Google.
We were pointing out the racism of Scoot.
Of
That was fucking horrendous.
That's pretty bad.
That was
Awful.
a 1.
that was really bad.
The first movie was funny.
I could use a real cat in the hat after this.
Oh God.
Don't worry.
Please.
The shorter movie in the poll has won,
Okay.
Mercifully.
and I think you're gonna like it.
How? Oh, David Copperfield.
David Copperfield, co-producer? The guy from the Dickens novel?
What the fuck is their problem?
How did
All
this...
right, so here's the question: did this one make money? Because
I was
stopped.
about to say, how did
Are
this
they gonna make
do
a third one?
financially?
They just give up. All right, let's see. I mean, it definitely made money. Budget 90 to 120 million. Box office 334 million.
Sick.
I can't believe this was
Good
successful.
amount of China money.
What are we talking domestic versus international?
Let's find out.
Did it make every single dollar in China?
Let's see.
This song's cool.
Domestic 65 million, international 269 million.
That's a nice ratio.
Yeah.
That's a nice ratio.
So this was not made for American audiences.
Nope. The I
There was a character
voice
named Boo Boo.
The I had a voice and it was Jim Peary? What? Did I miss when the I talked?
I think at the beginning of the movie when he was Galadrieling the mirror.
Fuck.
That was really bad.
This sucked. I hate you. Would I watch Now You Three Me? Absolutely.
Not after that. The only reason we watched this one is because the first one was funny. The first one was funny.
The first one was funny.
This was so like this is longer, right?
I think so.
Way less things happen.
Longer than
this
maybe
is like,
any movie.
I mean, there were a lot
This
more
is
like
15 minutes
action
longer than the
scenes
first
in the
film.
first movie.
Yeah.
Although we didn't watch the director's cut of the first film, but still. There's so much more shit happened in the first movie. It moved places. It was all bullshit, but it went places. It did things.
This movie moved from probably America to Macau to probably England. So that hurts your theory there.
Stephen Bussey and Mungo Hori.
Bussey and Mungo. Classic.
Jamie Alcock.
Jamie.
Okay. So everybody get your copies ready. If you look at the link that is pinned, it is the winning film. The 94-minute film is the one that we're going to be playing.
I'm on tenterhooks. Oh, we got some nepotism. Ashton Ratcliffe.
Ooh, interesting. How'd you get that job, Ashton?
I don't think it...
Location manager.
James... Oh, I thought it said James Farting. But it's Farthing. It's not... Usually these movies don't suck the soul out of me.
Yeah,
but that's what happened
This was
today.
a tough watch.
This was like one of the most boring things we've ever watched for one of these commentaries.
It's a good thing we're
ever.
so fucking funny.
Magic Consultants, really?
Theory 11. Is that his username? Like,
isn't that like an early 2000s band?
No, we're watching another one.
It's two early 2000s bands: Theory of a Dead Man and Finger 11.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hybrid Theory, like Linkin Park.
Oh, the best album of all time? I think I'd know if I was talking about the best album of all time.
Hybrid Theory of Everything. That was when Linkin Park did an album with Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was when Stephen Hawking covered Linkin Park.
This is embarrassing, and I'm not even going to have the dignity of finishing the entire credits.
There's 4
We're just
more
gonna skip
minutes
through the
of
credits.
You're not going to watch
What was
the
your
last
favorite scene?
Cards.
Card throwing, obviously. It was one of the two things
Obviously.
it was one of the two things that happened the entire movie.
What's the second thing you keep talking about?
I don't remember. The airplane reveal, maybe?
Whatever.
Oh no, yeah, when when the movie skipped.
Oh, yeah. That did happen.
That did happen,
happened
and
during the movie.
even the scene that it eventually went to was funny. I don't think it would have been as funny if we didn't have that little hiccup, though.
Correct.
The rain
The
was
scene was
really
funnier
dumb.
because
the
of
rain
that.
was really dumb.
That was terrible.
The rain was magic.
And it's funny because it seemed like they were swimming.
It's funny
Yeah.
because like it would have been fine if he did it for like 30 seconds, but it was like 4 minutes of rain.
Yeah.
Where he was just like control, like relax.
Relax.
Like you did the trick. You don't have to keep doing the trick.
And then after he did the trick, he literally vaporized.
Yep.
The card scene was fucking hilarious, and it went on forever, and it didn't make any sense. And the rest of the movie, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And it was over 2 hours. I'm pissed.
Adam, get out. I'm pissed.
Bart, I'm cum.
Alex Cumming.
Everyone always forgets about the second panel to that one.
That's what the Coney 2012 Invisible Children guy said when he went on the train in San Francisco.
When did this movie come out?
I'm come. All right. We're not giving it respect. We're skipping through the end. Bye. Bye. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I'm never watching a John M. Chu film again.
How are you going to rate...
This is the one that really did it for me.
How are you going to rate this if you didn't even finish it?
Oh, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
You didn't watch it all the way to the end.
I didn't hear the music in the end credits.
It's true. That really ties everything together.
You didn't hear Woody in a wig go, "That's all, folks." At
It
the end
had,
of it.
you know, I actually have lowered the rating of a movie from hearing one of the songs in the end credits.
That's crazy.
I
think that was Elvis. They started playing like an Eminem song, and I was like,
"Oh yeah,
like this is worse now."
Have you ever felt like the end song of a movie was good? Like it added to the movie, like it made it even better?
I mean, there could be a choice for like your credits that adds to the enjoyment or lack thereof, you know?
Right.
So it is possible. It can happen. All right. So, good news. The next movie is much shorter, and it's the shorter of the two that were in the poll anyway.
Okay.
And I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to like take a little stretchy. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll be right back, and then we'll start the movie, and it'll be good.
All right.